Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Do you feel trapped sometimes, maybe in your thinking, in your life? Do you worry about something that you can do nothing about, or nothing more about at least? Or could you simply merely use a brief flight from mundanity, from the mundane in our lives? Even the most practical, achievement-oriented person can benefit from brief escapes. Those can not only rejuvenate us, but inspire us to less conventional approaches to tasks, maybe even enhance our overall achievement. At minimum, such forays can expand us from the quotidian, from the daily routines. The mind lives better when it does make room for more than our daily routine. Do any of the following escapist mind expanders intrigue you? First, let's talk about reading. The fiction writer has license to toy with or even abandon reality, thus providing fertile ground for productive escapism. Because this is going to be in text form in Psychology Today, here are some time-honored psychological novels. Obviously, there's the old classics, Crime and Punishment. More recently, there is Lolita, Strangers on the Train, Silence of the Lambs, and The Talented Mr. Ripley. Want something shorter? Consider these psychologically rich short stories that also have stood the test of time: The Monkey's Paw, The Story of an Hour, and A Rose for Emily. Another source of escapism that can be productive is a top TV show. For starters, you might want to just watch the show's first episode. Why that? Not just because you want to start at the beginning of the series, but because the creators, wanting a green light for their show, tend to give their best stuff to their first episode, or the pilot. The following shows not only succeeded in that first effort, they sustained with excellent viewer and expert reviews for years, some of these shows even becoming iconic. A few such shows that have a significant psychological component: Breaking Bad, Fargo, Fleabag, The Sopranos, The Wire, and Twilight Zone. Of course, then there are also movies which are great escapism and potentially productive. You might try one or more of these: Black Swan, Silence of the Lambs, Shutter Island, or Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That's really quite a mind bender. Then let's turn to art, whether it be in a museum, online, what you have on your walls. Look well at a piece of art. Use each image, or even part of an image, as the trigger for your thoughts, practical, impractical, even fantastical. Some good source material for such art: The Persistence of Memory, that's Salvador Dali's most famous work. Just Follow Your Dreams, kind of a scary one. And then, even scarier perhaps, The Scream. Take a drive. To people watch, for example, maybe you drive for an hour to some town's people's, a bar that the normal people tend to go to, or an upscale or downscale shopping area. Again, look well at what you see, at what you hear, at what you infer. Another way to escape potentially productively is playing. I'll tell you what I mean. George Sanders wrote a book, and it's a premier writing lesson. It's called A Swim in the Pond in the Rain. And it encourages writers to focus on their next sentence. While, a sentence that advances the story or character, but also trying to be playful. And I have found that tip helpful in writing, and especially in playing the piano. I had, for example, last month recorded my mother's favorite song, Autumn Leaves. But after reading Saunders' advice, today I re-recorded it. And I was thinking, as I was playing, I can't read music, it's always by ear, but I was thinking only of being more playfully innovative with each note or phrase. And playful doesn't have to mean ha-ha, as you're going to see. This is a really sad song. But I clearly, if you took the time to listen to my last month's version and this, you'll see there's a little more innovation in a number of the notes and in the style and in the feel and in everything. Anyway, you can Google Autumn Leaves, Marty Nemko. You'll see one in July, and you'll see another today, which is the 11th of September, July. One in June of 2021, and the other this month, which of course is July 11th, 2021. Okay, a very obvious form of escapism is daydreaming. Should you allow yourself, say, 10 minutes, one time, or even daily, to just sit and let your mind wander? Pick a quiet place, in your home, in the woods, wherever. And should you do that in silence, or should it be accompanied by meditative music or inspiring music, something you love? I am a fan of the practical, but for both hedonistic and practical reasons, occasional escapism can be valuable. It distracts us from useless worry. It can help us generate out-of-the-box ideas, and it may even restore a sense of wonder. That's not bad for a practice that's usually disparaged. You're an escapist, you're a dreamer. Novelist Neil Gaiman said it better than I just did. Here's his quote. People talk about escapism as if it's a bad thing. Once you've escaped, once you come back, the world is not the same as when you left it. You come back to it with skills, weapons, knowledge you didn't have before. Then you are better equipped to deal with your current reality. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.